40k Sanctum. How you going, guys? It's 40k Sanctum. We've got another battle report today. We've got a free-for-all with 3 people. I'm Sean, I'm Blood Angels. We've got Chris as Orks and Lachlan as Space Marines. It's objectives and it's 1500 points, so we'll be back in a sec with the armies. Alright, so we have the Blood Angels army. We've got Commander Dante leading. We've got an assault squad with a flamer and a melter gun. We've got a Furioso dreadnought. Now we have proxied a drop pod. It's included in the points, but we won't be using it, so he just has his drop pod. We've got a tactical marine squad with a heavy bolter and a melter gun in a rhino. We've got a tech marine, another tactical squad with a flamer and a missile launcher, and a land raider with las cannons. Got a devastator squad with 2 las cannons and a plasma cannon and also a missile launcher. So we'll go on to the Space Marine army.
Okay, this is the Space Marine army. We've got a 10-man Terminator squad. Cyclone missile launcher isn't in it, so they're just all normal with a heavy flamer. Tactical squad with a multi-melter and a flamer. These 2 are 2 separate Devastator squads with 4 missile launchers each and a Signum for the sergeant. These are just a normal tactical squad with a power fist and a power weapon. A dreadnought with twin link las cannon and missile launchers. 10-man assault squad joined by commanders with power weapons, and they've got jump packs. And the sergeant has a power weapon and combat shield. Ironclad dreadnought, which also has the drop pod with 2 heavy flamers and the combat weapons, and then just 2 ordinary rhinos. Okay, we'll go on to the Orks army.
In the Ork army, we have 3 warbikers, a 9-man looter squad with 1 mech boy, 4 proxied trucks, each holding 10 Ork boys, and each leader having a power claw. Just here is a knob squad instead of an Ork boy squad. Down the back, 5 death copters, and to the side, this dreadnought is going to be proxied into a looted wagon with a boom gun.
Alright, so we've got the red thirst rolls. The tactical squad and the land raider is the only one that actually got red thirst, so hopefully that'll help out. And Dante also used his rule on Gazkol Thraka, so he has -1 initiative and attacks and strength and stuff. So we'll move on to deployment. Alright, so we've got the battlefield here. Got the Space Marine deployment over there, the Orks here, the Blood Angels up the other end. 2 channels pretty much in the battlefield, so be a lot of carnage. Pretty even battle, I reckon. So Space Marines deployed first, so we have
2 rhinos with the 2 tactical squads. These are the Devastators, the las cannon missile launcher dreadnought, and my assault squad. And in reserve I've got my ironclad dreadnought and my 10-man Terminator squad.
Alright, then Blood Angels went next. You've got the assault squad in the back with Commander Dante attached to them. Got the Devastator squad ready to move up into there. Got the Rhino with the tac squad in them and the Land Raider with the other tac squad in them. Got the Tech Marine behind ready to repair all that. Then in reserve we've got just the Dreadnought that's waiting to be drop podded in, and they're in the Rhino and the Land Raider. Then for Orks we have
3 warbikers, 5 death copters, 4 trucks, looted wagon. In all of the trucks are the squads of Ork boys, and in reserves a looted boy squad.
Alright, so we'll start with turn 1. Alright, so Orks stole the initiative, so they go first, and this is their turn 1.
All the trucks have moved up to the front, death copters and warbikers all moving up, and looted wagon moving up. No shooting, just moving up.
Alright, so they just stopped. That's dangerous terrain, just to let you know. So they've all just stopped out the front of there. And we're on to Space Marine turn 1. Alright, so we're at the end of Space Marine turn 1, and
Devastators over here moved over there, so he didn't shoot. This guy's shot at the Land Raider, did nothing. Missile launcher and twin link nose cannon immobilized.
yeah,
Alright?
yeah.
These guys moved up, they ran, this moved up, these guys dropped these guys off, so they've got that objective, and that's about it.
Alright, so on to Blood Angels turn 1. Alright, so we're at the end of Blood Angels turn 1. Everything's just moved up. The Land Raider moved up and the guys popped out. The las cannons took some shots into the truck and blew it up. So it got explosion or whatever, and the explosion killed 2 Ork boys, so pretty good first turn. They all just moved up. Furioso Dreadnought dropped in, got locked in combat. So yeah, we're on to Orks turn 2. So we're at the end of Orks turn 2. Orks turn 2.
Looters came in from reserve. Everything else moved up. The looted wagon shot into the attack marine squad and scattered to hit side armor of the Land Raider and 1 assault man. The assault guy died. Land Raider fine. My regular truck and my proxy truck had their guys unload. We got Orks heading down there, and these Orks assaulted the truck, blowing it up, and lost 3 people to the explosion there and 3 people to the explosion there. 1 lost to the assault squad. And I moved up with this truck and then just fell back a little. So right now Orks are just in their own little holding area, and it is Space Marines turn 2.
Alright, so we're at the end of Space Marines turn 2. And what happened?
Devastators shot at the assault marines, causing some wounds. My Terminators came in, also shot at the assault marines, they're nearly out. Ironblade came in, destroyed this whole squad, consolidated 6 inches. This shot at the truck and only managed to stun it, I think. This assault squad attacked the squad from another truck that got out, killed all of it, and that did the same thing, killed a whole other squad. So yeah, a lot of damage to the Orks.
Alright, so at the end of Blood Angels turn 2. Everything, the attack squad got out the rhino. That attack squad moved around. The Land Raider moved up a bit. Commander Dante and they came back. They all shot everything around here, including Devastators, shot into the Assault Terminators. Dante and the Assault Marines attacked, and they fell back and ran off the board. The Land Raider shot into the looted wagon and wrecked it. The Furioso Dreadnought shot into a Devastator squad and assaulted, and they died. And yeah, that's about it. So on to Orks turn 3. Alright, so at the end of Orks turn 3.
The Deathcopters fell back and shot the Dreadnought, killing it. The truck became unstunned. The Warbikers moved up into difficult terrain and only got 1 inch in. The infantry moved up, and my proxy truck moved over here, dropped off Gaz and his knobs, and destroyed 7 of the Space Marines and only took 5 wounds. And that was all that was done for the Orks turn.
On to Space Marine turn 3. So we're at the end of Space Marine turn 3, and
Assault Marines, pretty much everything targeted this. Both Blood Talons are gone and it can't move. Stormbolter did nothing. That did some stuff. Salted, my other thing's dead. I've only got this left, and yeah, that's about it.
so on to Blood Angels turn 3. Blood Angels, end of Blood Angels turn 3. You've got Commander Dante and 2 Assault Marines holding that objective. Have the Devastators still there. Got Tactical Marines and the Land Raider here, and not some more Tactical Marines there. They all shot and destroyed the Ork Boy squad, and the War Boss down to 2 wounds. The Rhino moved up, and the Assault down here, the Furioso died, and the Assault Marines consolidated onto that objective. And yeah, onto Orks turn 4. We're at the end of Orks turn 4.
Deathcopters moved up, shot at the Land Raider, did no damage. The Warboss moved behind cover. Warbikers just moved across. The 2 trucks shot into the Devastator squad, doing no harm. And Gaz has garrisoned inside this building, but can just easily be shot out. But he's holding the objective. And now on to Space Marine's turn.
So we're at the end of Space Marine's turn 4.
Devastators shot at Orks and Looters, caused 3 wounds. And the Dreadnought did the same thing, caused another wound. That's about it. So we want to get that objective out so we can not lose fully. But yeah, that's it.
Alright, so on to Blood Angels. We're at the end of Blood Angels turn 4. Devastator squads are still there. They took some shots into the knobs and killed 7 of them. Or something.
8, 7.
Something like that. And so yeah, they're still there. The 2 Assault Marines still there, and Commander Dante holding that objective. Attack Marines are holding that objective. The Land Raiders protecting. Land Raiders shot the Death Copters and put 2 wounds on them. And then both attack squads shot into them, giving them a couple more wounds, bringing him down to 2 knobs left, and Gaz is on 3 wounds. I put the Rhino here, base contact with the building, so it's contesting the objective. And yeah, that's Blood Angel's turn, so we'll be back with Orks turn 5. Right, we're at the end of Orks turn 5. Orks and Space Marines have surrendered because there's no way they can win. You both only have 1 troop choice left, and yet Blood Angels has 2 objectives. So it's a win for the Blood Angels, and yeah, we'll post some more videos soon. Please subscribe, and yeah, see yous. 40K Sanctum.